RiverBender.com.
Running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. It's this movie.
Welcome back to our daily show, 1038, little bit of change. Pat and Carolyn in the studio. So, just to kind of clarify, I may or may not, I didn't give you the full information. You guys are a part of multiple organizations that are doing the sunflower patch. You said It was a multi-organizational?
Yeah, I think, Pride Incorporated purchased the seeds, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. And we participated in sowing the seeds. Some of the gals went out there and helped sow them. And it'll be beautiful there once it gets going.
It'll look so much better than what we've had there before, and just to add something to it, that's really exciting.
And I think there's different varieties of sunflowers.
Oh, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Really cool. Well, you were showing, before we go into Pride Awards, I mean, this is the most beautiful thing. That is just breathtaking. I'm going to find one online real quick. Hold that up. Here, I'll hold it up for you. Let me hold it a second.
Yeah, I'll just give a little... Diane Burton and Jennifer from Strange Lovely and Quint Long, they donated this. This is the emblem that's on the front of the T-shirts that you can buy at the visitor center. Mm-hmm. All the proceeds are going to go to Pride for downtown beautification. So they're $75 a piece. There's only 4 left.
That's incredible.
So if you want one, you better get it now. And they are, like I said, everything was donated.
There you go. Look at that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just a beautiful paint. I mean, I love everything about it. It looks the framing's perfect on it. Mm-hmm. It's sleek, and honestly, I love the way that you can hang that in any room.
Oh yes, because it's black and white. I think it's beautiful too.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And if you don't like that, we got T-shirts with the same emblem on it.
And if you don't like that, you can still donate.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, you said it's limited too. There were only 10.
Yeah, they only made 10.
That's so cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it's really neat to hear about the collaboration too with all the individuals that came together for that, and it keeps up your efforts of beautifying Alton and the Riverbend.
So go down to Strange Lovely. She's on Broadway, and Quint Long, he does pictures and more. Mm-hmm. Is that what he? Yes. Okay.
And he does a good job too. And that's $75 though for a 1 of 10. That's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and one thing that also is coming down the pipeline are the awards.
Pride Eye Awards. We're out there every year. Every year.
See, I'm nervous now because I'm almost done with the yard, and
you better get busy.
I know. I got a little bit left to do. I just got to get some of the clutter away, and I'm done. I got the flowers planted, the hostas are growing, everything's coming back, and can you nominate yourself?
Not in this situation.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
No, you gotta.
If you do a really good job, you may get selected for the Home of the Month award.
That's really cool. Well, I love seeing that too, and what I think's so cool about it is there's nothing more exciting than seeing somebody love where they live, and all the effort that goes into it. And what I think's cool is to see some of the familiar faces that I know just throughout town that get the Home of the Month award, and seeing how much pride they have and all the work they've done too.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Well, and now, so are you guys out and about now starting these?
Well, yes, we're out there now. All the Pride Eye patrols are out.
Do you guys ever think about doing a non-Pride Eye award? Like we wish we didn't see this.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, we're about encouraging people.
That's right, yeah.
It's about encouragement to encourage others to keep the neighbors to keep theirs going. So we're there to encourage and not discourage people. So we like to showcase those that are making an effort.
People really do love it though, because at first I thought, well, this is a cool thing because I'd see them on the the refrigerator or someone would have them, and then my parents and the neighbors, they kind of almost compete for it, like whoa, where's mine?
Well, we actually have people call us and say, hey, I didn't get my Pride Award this year. So yes, and I can kind of give you a little history about the Pride Awards. When I first joined Pride in 1984, Dorothy Davison was the one that got this program going. Wow. And it used to include like Bethalto, Wood River, East Alton, Elsa. But over the years, they lost the volunteers. So now we're limited to Godfrey and Alton, and we do. It's one of the requirements of our board members that they do an area.
Everybody
And-
has to participate if you're
Yes.
a Pride member.
And that's a lot of ground to cover
And
still.
Pat's been
we
chairperson.
We have over 50 areas in Godfrey and Alton that are, we've dissected maps and created 53 areas. And we've gone from Carolyn's beginning of sending out a few hundred to now we send out 7,000 a year.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a huge project. It really is, and we're very proud of it. And
You should be.
And there are people, believe it or not, there are some naysayers that, you'll hear them every now and then. Oh, everybody gets one.
That's not true.
And I'm
No.
going to say that is not true, because I know our people are out there canvassing every street that's possible. And there's a possibility. I mean, it's not a perfect science. We're human.
Right.
There's a possibility that we may miss a street or not have all the neighborhoods that we think we have. And if that would be the case, we would want someone to contact us, call us and say, hey, nobody's been in our neighborhood.
Right.
And we'll certainly go there.
Well, and I think what's neat about this too is that you don't have to have thousands of dollars to spend on
No.
your front yard
No.
to receive that recognition.
No.
It's all about just maintaining and upkeep and just doing a little bit here and there to make it look the best you can.
Yeah. And the award is determined by the appearance from the street as you drive by a home. Mm-hmm. We don't necessarily try to look in your backyards. We don't get out and look at everything up close. But it's the appearance from the street that we're interested in at that time. And keep the yard mowed, plant a few flowers. I mean, if your yard's mowed neatly and you don't have any flowers, you're going to get one anyway.
Right.
Because it's about crediting people for the maintenance, because you can see that they love where they live.
Right. Well, and I think it just creates a snowball effect where
Yes.
you get, some folks that are, cutting their, because we all have well, you know this better than anybody, that you get the 1 or 10 people that, just don't take that much attention
Right.
to
They
their,
don't care.
They don't. And it's really, I think, a great way to celebrate the neighbors around them that really do and say, you know what, hey, you're doing a great job. Your
Right.
yard looks awesome. And it helps the neighbors around them go out
Right.
inside and enjoy more too, because they don't have to look at junk.
Exactly.
Wow.
And that's the encouragement part of
Yeah.
it. We hope that person that's doing a good job encourages the people next door.
100%.
Yeah.
And then it's sometimes the same person doesn't do the same area every year. So their choices, we go by their choices. So if you didn't, somebody calls in and didn't get a Pride Award, it's not me and Pat that judge
Right.
that.
Right.
We go by what they feel like deserves an award.
Well, and I think that's really cool to kind of go and peel back and let people know how it works, because you're right. There's so many times, and when I was a kid, my dad got so excited when he got the Pride Eye Award.
Yeah.
I mean, he really
Yeah.
did. And then they was on the refrigerator forever, and I made the comment like everyone does that doesn't know it. Oh, well, the neighbors got that too. And no, you're 100% right. And for a homeowner, especially hardworking folks that are
Right.
paying bills and everything, to get recognized even for something like that, I think that goes above and beyond for them too.
Yeah.
A lot of people put them in their windows if they're selling their home.
Oh yeah.
And another thing we've got is the program that's kind of under Pride-wise is the Home of the Month. Mm-hmm. And that gets a lot of recognition on Facebook, on our website. So it's kind of fun too.
Right. Well, through doing Pride Eyes, sometimes that's how we select Home of the Month or a house that fits into our garden tour.
Yeah.
We don't have a garden tour every year, but we have them as often as we can find people that are willing to participate in it.
100%.
But yeah, I mean, Carolyn and I have been doing this for a long time together, probably
20
23 years. I bet.
Yeah.
Well, it's so cool. And how do you? So when Home of the Month's announced, how many entries or how many different houses do you look at for that to make that decision that month?
Well, we kind of depend on each other to be aware of what's in the community. All the Pride board members try to be aware of what we're looking for, and we do depend a lot on the Pride Eye canvassing to choose some homes.
Yeah.
or anybody, and we would welcome anybody to call the Pride office and say, there's this really neat home that we think would be a good home of the month. Call the office and suggest it, and we will go out and take a look. Now, it's up to us to determine whether it's good enough for home of the month, because that's above what a Pride Eye Award is. The home of the month is special.
100%.
Yeah.
They get a sign in their yard for home month, and you'd be surprised. There's some homeowners that we've selected who do not want that displayed.
Really?
So it's kind of a struggle sometimes, you know. Yeah. But we normally come up with one a month, and I think we have one for this month, don't we?
Yes.
Ronnie Helmuth?
We've got 2 homes. We got one in Alton and one in Godfrey, but I did not bring, we probably shouldn't, well, I didn't bring the names or the addresses with me.
Oh, I got it right here.
Yeah, it was on Facebook.
Yeah, I got it right here. So the award went to Ron and Judy Helmuth in River Air, and that is a beautiful house. Yeah. And then that one was for Godfrey, and then there was also an Alton.
There's one in Alton on...
Wow, this is beautiful. I think he did a great job. That is fantastic.
Yeah,
I kind of get jealous when somebody has better ideas than I do.
They love they love yard work. You got to love it to do it.
Yeah, 100%. And they've lived there for almost 60 years too, and that just shows you, your passion's never going to go away. Yeah. Did you guys get a moment to take a break with me?
Sure.
We'll come back and chat a little bit more. It's 10:49, a little bit of change on this Wednesday morning. These sinuses are just, I'm getting ready to go to war, Carolyn and Pat. But we'll come back and chat right after this.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh-made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Have a rash, pink eye, or urinary tract infection and need care now? OSF On-Call Urgent Care is here to treat you. Start a virtual visit 24/7, whenever and wherever you need it. It's just that easy. osfoncall.org/virtual visit.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back. 10:52. Carolyn and Pat back in the studio with me. I like Eddie Money. He was a great guy, a great artist. Is he still around, Eddie Money? No, I think he passed away last year.
I'm not
sure. Who is it?
I
I don't know who he is.
I don't know, but what I do know is that Pride Eye Awards are back, and now when do folks start to see these show up in their mailbox or in their?
Usually October, late September, early October. We're going to try to get them out a little early this year, maybe by mid-September. It just depends on weather, and there's a lot of. It's a long process, you know. We go through, we choose this, we choose the design, and then we have to get all of the printing done. And now we're going to have to be stuffing 7,000 envelopes.
Oh.
So we do have some of the kids from Marquette or Alton High that are looking for service hours. They help us with that sometimes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And
Are you still looking for students?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If anybody would like to get some service hours in, contact the Pride office at 618-467-2375 and talk to Pat, and she'll get them.
That's our secretary, Pat Stewart.
We will get them a time and a place where they can come and help us stuff if they're interested.
Well, and also too, I think it's just great for the kids to be around an organization that supports positivity in the area. You know, and so many times there's organizations that are about bringing positive images, but they're based on bad circumstances that they're built on. And this one's just about loving where you live and being a good neighbor. You know, and I think that's so important, especially for young homeowners too. Right. You know, that might think that, man, I better get a credit card at Home Depot to get this landscaping done. Well, no, just cut your grass and make sure that your yard's looking good for your neighbors.
Well, and we're cultivating younger people to get involved with the organization because, you know, the organization will be 60 years old next year.
That's incredible.
It is.
Wow.
And we'll be celebrating that.
I didn't realize it was
comes around. Yeah.
Well, and honestly, are you guys going to do a tour this year, or is that going to hold off until the 60th then?
Next year for
the garden tour?
Yeah.
I don't believe we're doing a tour this year.
Well, it makes sense. Do it whenever you guys have the big 6-0 to celebrate and really showcase some.
And encourage people out there to start now in their gardens and let us know if they want to become a member on the garden tour.
Well, and I think so many times that, especially for younger people that think about moving away and finding that, you know, greener pasture, they don't realize all the beauty that could be right in their own backyard. And that tour showcases so much of it too, and it's just so unique.
It is.
And now, when you're getting ready to look for younger members, how does that process work? How do we join?
Oh my goodness! Well, first of all, you would have to contact the office, Pride's office, and tell them that you're interested in becoming a member. And I mean, we are a working board. We're not just a board where you come and join and come to a couple of meetings when you want to.
Yeah.
If you join, there's a commitment there. And we want those type people on our board. And the executive board would interview those interested, and then they would be welcomed onto the board to start working.
That's incredible. Well, and now, how many service hours do board members put in a year, do you think?
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
A lot. It's a lot.
Like a full-time job for some of us.
Yeah, especially the board. Pat's the head of the, she's the secretary.
I'm secretary on the executive board.
Yes.
And there's just a lot of decision-making and ideas, and we've always got ideas going.
Well, and it's good to know that too, just for younger people that are interested, and maybe you're looking for something to do outside of that. That's, you know, more community focused too.
Right.
Well, and now with that being said, Pride Eye Awards start now, the Dorothy Davidson Awards, where you guys are going to be out canvassing. And, you know, how do you guys do it without anyone noticing that you're doing it?
Well, sometimes they notice. Sometimes you get some looks. And I tend to when I see people really looking at me thinking I'm casing the neighborhood. I'll try to stop and talk to them and tell them what I'm doing.
Not here to rob you.
And all I have to say is I'm doing my Pride Eye Awards, and they know immediately what I'm talking about. And, that's amazing.
We do have a thing you can put in the car in the windshield.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it says on there.
It just says slow car or Pride Eye Patrol.
Awards. Yeah. Pride Eye Patrol.
With little cartoons on it.
Here's a couple samples of the some
those
awards.
are beautiful. I mean, they've always been so nice.
And we, once we get all of the awardees in, then we have a big label party.
Yeah.
And all
Is it really?
Yeah, we all go to the Lewis and Clark, and we sit around a big desk, and we put all the mailing labels on the envelopes, and then Pat usually takes care of making sure they get to the
Post
office and mailed.
Well, and then they come out by September, October?
Usually, we're hopeful mid-September this year.
Well, and then also, while we have you, just as we're wrapping up the show today, you can stop by Strange Lovely for the last of 4?
There's 4 left,
4 left of this just beautiful picture, a graphic of the city of Alton with a collaboration of Strange Lovely and Picture This and more. Let's see if we can pull that up one more time. Yeah, look, I mean, that is just beautiful. The frame's nice, and really just the graphic on it is absolutely beautiful. $75, and that goes back towards your guys' beautification efforts.
Yes.
Yes. So that's, $750 for us to do. We've got some plans for the money, but it's for downtown Alton. I have to thank Diane Burton, who's an excellent framery. That's, Burton Frame Shop, and Quint Long. They did this, and then, of course, Strange Lovely is the one that's selling them. So, you have to go into her shop to purchase the picture.
Really cool.
I've got a few things I wanted to bring up before we go. Some events coming up. We're having another roadblock on October 3rd at Tolley Lane and Humbert Road. On October 4th, the day after that, is the Alton cleanup again.
Okay.
Citywide cleanup.
Yeah. And then on November 8th, we're having a fun event called Mouse Races. I've not done that before.
Oh, those are great.
But we're doing that at the Sportsman's Club in Godfrey on November 8th.
That's going to be fun.
And everybody's welcome. Please come.
Those are fundraisers for Pride.
Yeah.
And so mainly this summer we do the Home of the Month, the Pride Awards. Then maybe next year we will include a garden tour. But that's mainly our big objective. And then now we got the sunflowers that'll have to be maintained. So do we have somebody that's helping with the sunflowers to maintain them?
I'm not going there, Carolyn.
It'll probably be me and Pat.
There you go. That's what's new. We're out of time today. 11 o'clock on the dot. We'll see you back here live at 9 for more Daily Show. We'll link everything in an article on RiverBender.com. Until I talk to you again, just try your best. Stay out of jail.